What up? This is Rama Screen, and in the anticipation of Let Us In, which arrives on demand and on digital July 2, I'm here talking with the star of this new film, Makenzie Moss. How are you, Makenzie?
I'm good. I'm doing good. How are you?
Good. Thank you for taking the time, and congratulations on the film. Now, Let Us In, as I understand it, is sort of based on the urban legend of the Black-Eyed Kids.
Yeah.
These supposed encounters with people who had children. I mean, people that encounters that people had with children who had black eyes. So, Mackenzie, were you familiar with the urban legend coming into this project, and or and what is your general thought about that whole legend itself? Do you believe that there are some unexplainable mysteries out there that we just haven't figured out yet?
I didn't actually know about the urban legend until my dad, who's the director and the writer of the movie, came and told me what it was about. And he told me, the theme of the movie. And I kind of did some research on it and I was very interested in the subject. And I understand why people like believe it because there's so many stories about how people got abducted, but it's like aliens, it's like some people, you never know. Some people have sightings of it. Some people like swear by it. Some people think that it's totally fake. I don't even know what to think, but
But you're open-minded to
yeah, I am.
it. As for the film itself, though, I had a lot of fun watching it. It was so suspenseful, pulse-pounding, and it's not just straight up horror. It's also sci-fi adventure with you and your co-star O'Neill, who plays Chris. Talk to me about that specific aspect of this film. How fun was it working with O'Neill to create that dynamic? And did you guys draw some inspiration, perhaps from Stranger Things or The Goonies, for example?
Yes, that was. My dad did have Goonies in mind because I feel like that's such a classic movie for kids that were his age at the time, but there isn't really anything for my age and my friends and people our age. So I think that was definitely the vibe of it. But I loved working with O'Neill. He was so fun to work with. He was really easygoing. He was just like this cute little kid who's so fun to be around. And I had a lot of fun with him. It was very easy to work with him. And also like having a friendship dynamic, it was like comfortable and easy. So
Yeah, and I like the little gadgets that you guys have. That was
oh
pretty cool.
yeah, it's very cool.
One of the scenes that stays with me was the first time that your character Emily encounters the black-eyed kids for the first time. It was intense. You ran up upstairs, and then you went to the bathtub, and then they came through the ceiling, and then you went downstairs. I mean, I really felt concerned for you the whole time. So, since this is your first rodeo with horror, correct? Is this your
No, actually,
Oh,
it wasn't. I've done like some stunts. I did this like when I was like 5. I did like a thing on CSI where I had to get hit with a shovel in my head. And then my dad also directed another movie called The Charnel House, which was in like 2015. So, but I haven't really done much horror or sci-fi besides that. But it was really fun to get back into it.
but I'm curious, what was it like for you to be shooting that long sequence, and did it take a lot out of you to perform or to act terrified?
It was sometimes it was difficult, but sometimes it was easy. I just kind of picture that they're coming through the ceiling because there wasn't anyone in the ceiling. There was no one there. I was looking at a camera and I just had to scream and pretend like I saw something scary. So that was it was fun because I just picture it in my head, but also it was tiring running up and down the stairs over and
Mm.
over. I definitely got a leg workout in. But I love doing stunts, so it was very fun. Running across the field and getting tackled by all of them.
Yeah.
It was very fun. I actually enjoyed that. And the guys that were playing the characters were so sweet and they're really fun to be around. So I had a lot of fun.
And you also got to work with a legend in this genre, Tobin Bell. So, in between takes, when the cameras were not rolling, what was he like in person? And did he bestow any acting wisdom on you?
He was a great guy. He was so fun to be around. He was very sweet. And I thought he was the nicest guy. He was so nice. I haven't watched the Jigsaw movies actually. So
Ah,
I wasn't like, oh my God, this is like the guy that was in Jigsaw. You know what I mean? I wasn't as intimidated, I think, as other people would be if they like watched it, the Jigsaw movie. So I mean, I was like, oh, he's cool. Like I like him. He's nice. He's a nice guy. He was eating these little croissants. He's very nice.
are you planning to watch the Saw movies?
Now I think I should. Now that I know that he's in it, so I think I should.
Emily strikes me as somebody who is ever so curious and determined. She wants to get to the bottom of things and find the answers. Is that also how you view your character as well? And do you share some things in common with Emily?
Yes, I think I definitely do share the same qualities that Emily has with me, but I think it was very fun playing her because she goes in all these like little corners and spaces and figures out everything, and she's like a little detective, which I thought was very fun. And normally I don't think I would be like confident enough to go and just like run into like something that I think is like suspicious. Like I would totally chicken out and get scared and run the other direction, which is definitely not like my character. But I think if I could muster up the courage and kind of do it, but I think she definitely has more less fearful than I am.
And finally, now that this movie's coming out, what's next on your horizon? Now that things are opening back up again, what can we expect from you next?
I'm taking the summer off to, hang out and be with friends. And I'm very excited to, live the COVID-free lifestyle, because I'm double vaccinated and I'm very excited about it. So I'm excited to do normal things again because I haven't in like 2 years. And I'm very excited to spend my summer just living life.
Awesome. That sounds so fun. And for my fans at home, everybody go check out Let Us In, arriving on demand and on digital July 2. Makenzie, thank you for talking to me and congratulations.
Thank you so much. I had a great time. Thank you for having me.